Welcome to DRJ Crypto News Update. Welcome to episode 17. Subscribe now. The continued growth driven by institutional investment, evolving regulatory landscape, and the development of new narratives and use cases.
CNBC's Crypto World, I'm Mackenzie Sigalos. Cryptocurrencies are in the green this morning, adding to gains set in motion last week. Now, as of noon Eastern, Bitcoin climbed 1.5%, trading at $63,600 after briefly jumping above that $64,000 mark on Sunday night. Ether popped 4% at $2,600, and Solana traded at $144. Okay, let's get into the top stories. For the first time, Vice President Kamala Harris has given clearer insight into her view on digital assets. At a New York City fundraiser yesterday, she vowed to, quote, encourage innovative technologies like AI and digital assets while protecting our consumers and investors. Now, this could signal a warming attitude toward the industry that has faced scrutiny over the years from the Biden administration. Harris went on to say that her White House would, quote, create a stable business environment with consistent and transparent rules of the road. This acknowledgement from the Democratic nominee was long awaited by the industry. Former President Donald Trump has been openly courting the digital asset space and has the backing of industry veterans like the Winklevoss twins. His campaign has been accepting crypto donations since May, and he himself has been involved in Web3 projects, including NFT collections and a DeFi platform.
People who cannot currently express their views today and are waiting for their financial advisors to make these products available to them. I think that'll be a wave that we see over the next several years. I think people have been hearing about this for a long time. There was the historical, hey, maybe allocate 1% of your net worth to Bitcoin. I think now we're seeing multiple percents getting recommended by different financial advisors, but that takes a long time to proliferate throughout the system. But I do think that that is a trend that we will see. I don't think it needs a new narrative per se on Bitcoin the way that Ethereum needs a new narrative. But I think if we do see continued price action in a positive direction of Bitcoin, particularly if Trump takes office, I think that will get ETF inflows kicked up to a level that we haven't seen since the products initially launched.
Where do you see Bitcoin headed by the end of the year? You know, some people have called for new all-time highs before 2025. Are you in that camp, or do you see us continuing this range-bound trading that we've been stuck in for the past few months?
I think if Trump wins, we do see a new all-time high this year. I think that would be very, very positive, particularly with the focus that he's placed in his campaign around Bitcoin and very specifically to Bitcoin, not necessarily as crypto generally. It's been very focused in that direction. I think if the Democrats win, I think we will have some sort of a bottoming, and then, so let's call it 6 to 9 months later, we do wind up significantly higher. But I think in either case, it's structurally set up for a Bitcoin breakout.
Last question for you. So much of the conversation tends to revolve around Bitcoin and Ether now because of the ETF wrappers around both of those spot cryptocurrencies. But what else are you looking at when you think about the market? Are you interested in the US dollar pegged stable coins? Are there other altcoins that you're keeping an eye on? What should people be paying attention to right now?
So there are really two product market fits in crypto. One is speculation and the other is stable coins. I think stable coins, and I recently spent some time in Singapore and Korea at a time, are really this new harbinger of potentially billions of people into the crypto space where it is a 10 to 100x better solution. I think on the more speculative side, if you will, we're seeing these assets like Core that are, almost like higher beta Bitcoin assets that are trying to play for this next wave of institutional adoption, trying to add maybe yield-bearing products on top of people's Bitcoin holdings. I think in general, crypto is trying to find new narratives, new excitement drivers for kind of long-term adoption. And those are the two that we have so far, but I'm sure others will emerge.
Okay, that's all for Crypto World today, but we'll be back again tomorrow, and we'll see you then.
Bitcoin rose 1.5% to $63,600 after briefly surpassing $64,000 over the weekend. Ethereum gained 4% to $2,600. Solana traded at $144. Vice President Kamala Harris is vowing to encourage innovative technologies while protecting consumers and investors. This could signal a shift in the Biden administration's approach to crypto regulation. Ryes believes Bitcoin could reach new all-time highs by the end of the year, especially if Donald Trump wins the election. He sees a bright future for stablecoins and believes they will bring billions of people into the crypto space. That's all for today's update. Thank you very much. See you on the next video.